Hello Tibians! Welcome to this series' final episode. 45,215 points and only Isavi left to finish the master plan. To remind you, Pariane had under 2 hours left, and I wanted her time to be used efficiently at Cobras. So stubborn me had decided to do Isavi exploration alone. I had managed fine on my druid a couple of days before and was confident enough. And just to leave nothing to chance, I did another test run on my AK just before going for it on the real tournament. This test run was mainly to verify the speed of my tournament character. In the tournament with Wotani Hur I would have 628 speed. Thus on my AK I went for the closest possible value, which was 627. Speed seemed to be just fine and I didn't need to fear about getting swarmed. Also I learned that the Kilmarish mountain is not just the upper floors. The last point when practicing was just at the entrance to the Ogress. Alright, so preparations done. I had practiced this, never died here before. It would be fine. Just be focused. Let's jump in where I buy some extra last minute energy walls to be able to spam them. I had them on the hotkey that usually is for bombs, while bombs took the position of Necklace of the Deep. I would be able to spam those walls, but would I ever use a bomb? No. Next up, readying my gear. Bow prevents shield, remove bow, put shield, and put a random melee weapon. Perfect. Ready to go. I'm so focused. Just in case things go wrong, I leave the city for last and go straight for the green belt. Why waste time if I don't have to, right? At least my muscle memory pressed the hotkey for basic amulet right at the start. The first point didn't wait long either. Good start. The next point is right up as well. Wait, what? Okay. Maybe I was confident enough without that point. After all, I was running around almost naked with a scythe. Why wear a proper shield when you have one? At the south of this island I noticed a rather annoying mistake. Where is my grid map? Darn it. When doing the practice run on AK I had of course removed it, and then forgotten to put it back when going for the tournament run. Well, it didn't matter on the green belt area. Points on this area are super easy, and I could relog in the pit's head near the mountain without losing much time. That was the idea. However, it seems that the points on green belt were not as easy as I thought. Thoroughly checking the entire west part, 5 of 7 points. God damn it, why? It was time to relog to fix the grid. Oh, and there was one last point as well, so 6 of 7. Now with the map fixed it was time to find that last point. The west island I was sure to have covered 100%, so the only remaining parts would be the tips of the east island where I had been slacking on the first pass. And of course, found one in the southeast tip. 2.5 minutes paid because I'm blind. Green belt in 6 minutes was a horrible time. Hopefully the next one would be faster. Also I finally realized I wasn't wearing my demon shield. Took long enough. Southern Steppe, here I come. Just gotta get rid of that flamingo. Got it. Worth. Fuck. What to do? Summon. Then shoot an energy wall so nothing takes that Goano's place. Alternate damage sources. Where's my SSA hotkey? Think. Fuck! Yeah, how did that happen? A recap shows that I'm going full noob mode. I went 7 seconds without using a Supreme Spirit Potion. Mental paralysis or whatever that was. Hello? Have I played this game for 15 years or not? Disaster. And of course the backpack missing again. Too poor to buy even one bless. So I had to run recover it. Bought a couple of energy walls again, and here we go. The bridge. My nemesis appears. Lure it and cross. Wait, haven't I just done that? Retreat. Come back again and block it with a magic wall. Never mind, he has backup. Retreat. Okay, just taking it slow with a revenge kill, and then remembered, I bought energy walls. Amazing what those can do. I'm such a good player. 40 more seconds wasted on backpack retrieval. Anyhow, derp time's over. Time to explore. Southern Stepper was a struggle. Somehow it felt like everything was glued to me. When walking on the sand in the south part, it got really uncomfortable. There were goannas everywhere. I wondered if my recent death killed my speed boost or something like that. I had removed Otani Tempo-san from my hotkey because if I accidentally use it, I can't shoot bombs or M-walls. That could kill me in a situation where I do indeed need a quick bomb or wall. But in the south here, things got too hot. Otani Tempo-san went back to the hotkey set. Needed a nitro key for gaining distance. 245 for the Southern Stepper. Didn't die, I'll take it. The two hardest areas remaining, Mountain and the Central Stepper. The mountain was first, and it showed little mercy. Up at the Griffin's area, 2 points. Even with the parts left of that peak, still 2 points. At this point I should have regenerated this area, but well, you know. Also I could have remembered that the ogre part in the ground floor likely has a couple of points, but that would be too easy. The next Griffin peak, still nothing on it, but one floor below in the northwest, the 3rd point. Then for the hardest floor. It gets really nasty on the east side, and there is a tip in the northwest with a narrow bridge as well. With possible magic walls, the northwest doesn't pose a big problem though. Ah! Fuck! I was going mental. A week of little sleep and excessive playing and planning. Half of this work was now wasted. And it was the better part that was supposed to give me a trophy. I had the perfect strategy to win Velocita. It could have been so easy. Just look at Darger's points. He had the exact same plan. But all along the road I slacked. I told Pariana to go the easy route and level up slowly on day 1. She spent only 250 coins or so on the first day, but in return she had less overall time and levels, which meant less support for me. This was the reason I didn't, for example, have time rings when exploring Roche, or other type of valuable gear. Starting our first hunt without healing spells and spirit potions was another big issue. That was so preventable. But with the time pressure and me spending a lot of time on the American server before getting into my own game, things got messy. I kept thinking about small optimizations here and there, but in the end it was just too much to handle the status of 2 servers and different roles at once. My head couldn't keep up. Lack of sleep increased towards the end of the week and, well, it became what you saw. So after this death I finished supporting Dargor and Endera. He needed another hour of hunting, and then he would finish the remaining easy exploration areas on stream. No one could snipe and ruin exploration of easy areas. And that plan worked out. As a result, the crown we won together in the previous tournament was now fully handed to me. Yay, you see a gold crown. Thanks, Lee. As for my own tournament, took a 4-hour break and then tried to salvage what I could. A bit over 2 hours playtime left. First up, Ice Islands. Honestly, Captain Charles, F you. What a boost for my moral. 2 hours and what to do. At this point I didn't want to force Pariana to use her remaining time to hunt with me. I had screwed up enough. Without ever having tried any parts of it, I decided to go for exploration of the north. The city alone took 10 minutes. Oof. Next up, Eastern Swamps. And I learned this place was hell. A bunch of rockroom caves are part of the area, but then other caves are not, and the entire place is a giant labyrinth. 4 of 7 points after almost 10 minutes. I had enough. Could not be arsed to torture myself like this for the remaining 2 hours. So instead I went to finish Swamp Troll Bestiary among others in Port Hope while boosting some of my skills. 30 minutes and I had enough of that as well. Points gained 780. Now again, I was faced with the decision on what to do. I didn't want to spend more TC and instead simply chill hunt on a place that pays my supplies. The first call was hive creatures on Grey Island, but the XP was bad, the loot as well, and I didn't have fun. Instead, what if I would finish the Poison Spider Bestiary, add some more fist skill, and then finish on Edron Were creatures? So here I was in the Orc Cave in Edron, aiming to punch some spiders. But again, motivation was fading. So without finishing spiders or fist fighting 40, I moved on to Edron Were Cave. XP there was getting better, but I should have brought some energy bombs. And just like with everything else this evening, I didn't have fun. Actually, I was completely burned out. The will to play Tibia was gone. Remember, I efficiently had slept like 2 hours the previous night. And 2025 CET means 21:25 my time. So I parked my character in Isavi just in case I would want to finish the area next morning. But I didn't. I was literally hungover. So 45,005 points was the final result. Rank 11, yay! Pariana also had just about made the top 100. So 400 tournament coins, which was a goal for the Demon Doll. I'm happy I didn't ruin that dream by forcing her to support me. Once again a big thanks for all your support and thanks for keeping up with all my demands. And that concludes this series. Hope it wasn't too depressing. In hindsight, after getting over my exhaustion, I still had fun. On that note, some final words for Zipsoft. Your tournaments are a failure by design. As I have said plenty of times over the past year. Please give us some shorter repeatable challenges which are not influenced by how much support we get from other characters. Give us instance challenges where the resources we have are strictly controlled. Challenges where the time of login does not determine how well you will do. Challenges where other player can't grief you because they can trace your total online time and estimate that you are doing too well. Make a fair tournament, which also appeals to casuals. Thanks.